Okay, so here's my website. At the top I always have my name, and I took the course CAPS Teacher Ed. So it says I'm a senior at Blue Valley North High School. My first semester at CAPS I took sports medicine, and through taking both classes I have determined that this is a field for me. Teacher Ed showed me that the love I have for kids and helping people. So I'd like to pursue a career as an occupational therapist, which kind of incorporates both courses that I took into teaching kids like how to do better, but also incorporating the aspect of sports medicine. So down here I have my resume, which you can download the file. That's the second page to it. Here's the first page. So I just have my work experience. So I worked at Genesis Health Clubs. I worked at Hen House. I go to Blue Valley North, and I've also attended CAPS. And then over here I have my philosophy of education project, and here I just have my attached essay, so you can go ahead and read that. So over here I have pictures. So here is the first lesson plan that I did that I taught to my class. Here I'm talking. Let's see what else. Just talking, so we watched a video. There's me showing them that. And here's me writing down the notes on the board. And then this was a project I did at my school where I taught the kids the second lesson plan that I did. And here's some of the students that were doing it. I was helping them individually write down the math problem. And that's just another picture for me doing that as well. And that's it for pictures. So my experience, my first observation, I have the attached essay that I had done for this, and it's just by section. So I talked about the classroom environment, and I loved my first observation. The teacher was amazing. I thought she's so much fun. She was really relaxed, and she really showed me that that's the best way to teach kids. You know, students that hate a teacher and dread coming because they're so miserable all the time and they don't have energy, that's not fun for kids, and they'll never want to come. So I loved that she was just so cheery, and she was loud. She always had a smile on her face, and she was lax, and she let the kids go on their phone, but they had a certain respect for her where they knew not to push the envelope. So every day, like I said, she's pretty relaxed. She always had on the board, you can sit where you want. It not always said that on the board every day. The second direction always on her board was the materials they would need and stuff like that. And so really she had them for 2 hours. So the first hour I think they kind of just read most of the time, and then the second hour, which I was in, they would learn a little bit more, but it was never extreme. I don't think the students ever felt overwhelmed, and that they were able to do their work at a nice pace. The students were my favorite part of this observation. It was 8th grade. They were hilarious. It showed me how times change for sure, and I loved the kids there. So there's that. And then here's my lesson plans. So my first lesson plan was for middle school science class, and I covered the difference between physical and chemical changes. And then here I just go a little bit deeper on my philosophy. So I love the philosophy of humanism. I think it is great. It is a great approach, and it believes that learning is viewed as a personal act to fulfill one's potential, which I think a lot of teachers forget about. Teachers don't really get to know us. And yeah, thank you.